Hello everybody, welcome back to the Kashish Teachings, and I'm Kashish Balani. I'm gonna teach you biology, and now today we are gonna start vegetative propagation. In the previous video we learned what is reproduction and the modes of reproduction, and we learned there are two types of modes of reproduction, which is sexual and asexual. We have done 4 modes of asexual, and today we are going to start the 5th mode of asexual, which is vegetative propagation. Now, what is vegetative propagation? As said earlier, new plants are produced by vegetative part of a plant called propagule. So the vegetative part of a plant is what is it called? It is called propagules. The vegetative part means the leaf, stem and root, from where they can grow the plant again. Okay, if you take the leaf of the rose plant, place it into soil, there will be a rose plant. If you take the stem of it, so it is gonna place into the soil, so it is gonna grow, and same here with the root. Okay, so now vegetative propagation are of two types, which is natural propagation and artificial propagation. Now let's see the difference between them. In the natural, human are not required, but in the artificial, human beings are required. If you see second point of the natural propagation, it is happen by its own. Okay, in the natural, if human is not required, so of course it is gonna happen by its own. Okay, artificial means in the second part, if we see in the artificial, so the human has to do everything. Human is responsible for doing everything. Okay, in the artificial, human is also is gonna do everything. No natural thing. Some natural things are gonna appear. Okay, coming to the next, which is natural propagation. So we are gonna start over here. Natural propagation. Now, natural propagation means humans are it is gonna done by its own. Okay. So it is now reproduction by stems, reproduction by leaf, and reproduction by root. Okay, so stems, leaf and root, we are going to see difference between them. Stems, it reproduces by stems. Okay, it is going to reproduce by the stems only. It is reproduced by in the leaf, it is reproduced by leaf, and the root, it is reproduced by the root only. Okay, now if you see the example of stems, the example is ginger. In the leaves, bryophyllum. In the root, sweet potato. I have written here pot. I don't have a space to write it, so that's why I have written pot, but it's sweet potato. Okay, now reproduction by stems. So first we're going to start with the stems. Example are grass and mint grass. So now reproduction by stems we are going to do right now. The stems of common grass and mint grow horizontally parallel to the ground. So it grows horizontally parallel to the ground. Okay, यानी जो grass जो है, mint grass जो है, वो horizontally parallel उड़ती है ground के. Okay, new roots and shoots develop at their nodes. Now let me tell you what are the roots and shoots. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what is root and shoot. Here you can see it is the soil. Here we have taken a little bit example. So here is the soil. Okay, here is the layer of the soil. Okay, so this one is the soil. Okay, and the upper part of the soil, from which the flower and the stems are called the shoot part. Shoot part means the upper part of the soil, and the root part means the downwards part of the soil. It is very clear, I hope, because you have learned this in every chapter. So coming back to that, what we are doing. Okay, roots grow downward into the soil and the shoot upward to form new plant. I have told you this right now. Now coming toward the next example, with example number 2 of the stems is ginger. Okay. Okay, so here you think that ginger is made up of root. It is grow in the root part, so it should be the root. but no, it is not the root. Why? If you can see in the picture, in the diagram, you can see a new plant, this one. So this new plant is what? New plant, you can see new plant, it is a stem, it is not a root. Okay, it is a not root part, it's a stem. That's why it is called the stem part. Okay, now seeing into the scaly leaves. Now what are these scaly leaves? Scaly leaves is that if you see a ginger is not smooth, ginger doesn't have any smooth surface. So the scaly leaves, the uneven surface is called the scaly leaves. Okay, so coming toward the next, which is reproduction by leaf. Okay, now the example is bryophyllum. It's very easy, no need to get confused. Okay, you can see the bryophyllum, it bears the bud on the top of the leaf. Okay, here you can see the small buds, here you can see it. So when these small buds get heavier, it is dropped into the ground. When it is dropped into the ground, if it gets the suitable condition, it will grow by its own. This is called reproduction by leaf. Okay, so here the bud gets heavier, and when it gets heavier, the plant doesn't get support it, and the leaf doesn't get support it, and it fall down on the ground. And the ground, when it fall on the ground, if it get the suitable condition, it is gonna start growing. Okay, so coming toward the next, which is the third one, reproduction by roots. Now reproduction by roots, here we take the example of sweet potato. Plants like sweet potato and asparagus develop numerous large, swollen, fleshy roots. Fleshy roots means the roots store the food. Okay, that's the point. Okay, the fleshy roots means the roots store the food. Okay, and asparagus is also an example. Okay, asparagus is also an example of this all things. This root contains large quantity of food inside them. As I tell you what these fleshy roots means. So the roots contain large quantity of food inside them. The roots store the food, the large quantity of the food inside them. Each such single root is capable to give rise to a new plant. Okay, so root is it is capable to give the rise to new plant. Okay, now artificial propagation. What do you mean by this artificial propagation? Artificial propagation means humans are required, humans are gonna do everything. So this artificial propagation is of 4 types, which is cutting, layering, grafting, and micro. Okay, so we are gonna learn them briefly. So the first one is the cutting. What do you mean by cutting? So in this method, the stem is cut into small pieces with each bearing an axillary bud. What do you mean by axillary bud? Axillary bud is the bud from which it is growing. Okay, that is called the axillary bud. Okay, in this method, what you do, you just cut the stem from where it is bearing an axillary bud. You can see the diagram under it. You can see a stem with a bud. So now it is gonna cut it by from here. Okay, it is cut it by the stems. It is gonna cut by stems and placed into the soil. Then cut and are placed in soil. So you have to cut the and you are gonna place in the soil. So after few weeks, you are gonna see, yeah, it is growing the roots. So cutting, what do you do in cutting? You have to cut the piece over here. Okay, from where the bud is growing, you have to cut that stem and gonna place it over here. Okay, so like that you have to do in the cutting method. It's very easy. Coming toward the next is layering. Now in this method, a portion of one part with the bud at the node is bent down to the ground. After few days, Okay, now what you can see the diagram between them. So in this diagram what you can see, these small part which are growing, so you are gonna bend it down. Okay, you are gonna bend it down into the soil. So after bending down, after few days, you are gonna see that uh, it is growing, and after it grows, so you are gonna cut by the leaf by you are gonna cut that from which it is connected. So this is called the layering method. In this method, a portion of one part within bud at the node is bent down to the ground. After few days it will grow, and when it is mature, cut it by the stems from which it was connected. Let me explain you. Please listen my thing. Listen my what I'm telling you very nicely. I mean very concentrating it. Here you can see a plant, right? In this plant, some plants are growing, the buds are growing. Okay, at the node, buds are growing. What is node? The end part from where the bud grows. Okay, so now after you place it into the soil, you can see the different root is coming. Different root of that plant is coming. When this plant is get big, grow and get mature, so you have to cut the stem from where it was connected. So in this process you got one plant, you convert it into 3 plant. Okay, so like this you have to do in the layering. Coming toward the next, which is grafting, it's a little bit easy peasy, so let's do it. Now here you can see in the grafting. Now grafting means to graft something. Now in this grafting you can place 2 types of plant in only one plant. How? So if you want to take lemon and some mosme or some orange, so how you can do it. And the second thing which I want to tell you is, if you can't grow like this, that lemon and apple. No, the things which are similar like lemon and mosme and orange, or anything else. Okay, so in the grafting you can see that this one is, suppose this one is the lemon and this one is the mosme. Okay, so it is cut into V shape. The lemon one is cut into V shape, and here the mosme one is cut into this. Okay, so it is now gonna graft. Okay, so like this we graft, and we have here paste something. We can say it something like that. What we say to the from which we paste it? Tape, right? Tape. Okay, so tape, there's another tape for the grafting process. So we're gonna take that tape and gonna apply it. After few days you can see that it is grafted perfectly. Now I'm gonna tell you that what is stalk and scission. Okay, scion. Okay, now this stalk is what? Stalk is the thing that in which the second plant is gonna plug. Okay, gonna graft. And scission is that one part, scion is that one part that is gonna plug. Are you understanding me what I'm telling you? Stalk means the what do you mean by stalk? Is the thing you are gonna plug into it. The thing which is gonna plugged in. Okay, and scion is the thing which is gonna plug. Simply what I'm telling you, जो प्लग होने वाला होता है उसे बोलते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं? स्कायन. और जिसमें प्लग होने वाला होता है उसे क्या बोलते हैं? स्टॉक. इन द सिंपल वर्ड्स हिंदी में समझा रही हूँ मैं कि स्कायन क्या होता है और स्टॉक क्या होता है. स्कायन वो होता है जो प्लग होने वाला होता है, प्लग होने वाला होता है। स्टॉक होता है जिसमें प्लग होने वाला होता है। सो इसको माइंड में रख लीजिए। जब ये प्लग हो जाता है, इन द सेकंड डायग्राम यू कैन सी, जब वो प्लग हो जाता है तो एक टेप आती है ग्राफ्टिंग के लिए अलग से, वो मैं आपको बाद में बताऊंगी क्या होता है वो। तो वो एक ट्रांसपेरेंट टेप होती है जिससे आप देख सकते हो कि अंडर ग्राफ्ट हुआ या नहीं होता है। कुछ दिनों बाद या कुछ वीक्स बाद आप देखोगे दोनों अच्छे से ग्राफ्ट हो चुका है। जब वो बड़ा हो जाएगा तो उसमें से लेमन, मौसमी उग सकते हैं, लेकिन डिफरेंट काइंड्स के नहीं उग सकते, सिर्फ सेम काइंड के उग सकते हैं। ओके, सेम काइंड की मीन्स लगभग सिमिलर। फोर्थ इज माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन विच इज़ द लास्ट वन। सो माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन इज़ व्हाट। नाउ दिस माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन क्या होता है, ये थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है तो अच्छे से समझिएगा। अब माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन जो होता है, ये आप देख रहे हो ये क्या है, जिसमें अभी एक प्लांट है। ओके, इट इज़ अ फ्लावर, ठीक है। इसको हम डालेंगे न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में। माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि ताकि जो अगर हमें एकदम फ्री ऑफ डिजीज़ प्लांट चाहिए, इसके लिए हम माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन करते हैं। न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में जो होता है एक सॉलिड कंपाउंड होता है जिसमें सॉइल जो भी सारे न्यूट्रिशन चाहिए होते हैं प्लांट को ग्रो होने के लिए, वो सारे न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में अवेलेबल होते हैं। इट इज़ अवेलेबल ओवर दियर। ओके, तो इसकी जो स्टेम होती है, दिस प्लांट, इसकी फ्लावर की जो लास्ट का पार्ट होता है स्टेम का, उसको घिस के उसमें से हमने 3 सेल निकाल लिए। तो थोड़े दिनों बाद जब आप उनको न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में 1-2 हफ्ते के बाद देखोगे तो उस न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में आपको ये दिखेगा कि इसमें बहुत सारे आ चुके हैं। सो मैनी दिस सेल्स आर ग्रोइंग। पहले तो हमने 3 सेल लिए थे, सिर्फ 3 सेल, ओनली 3 सेल्स आर देयर। बट अगर आप देखो इसमें नेक्स्ट 1-2 वीक्स में तो आपको दिखेगा कि बहुत सारे सेल्स हैं। तो वो बहुत सारे सेल्स कहाँ से है, क्योंकि इन सब प्लांट को क्या मिल रहा है, न्यूट्रिशन मिल रहा है, तो इस वजह से वो ग्रो होते जा रहे हैं और डिवाइड होते जा रहे हैं। ओके, सो ये जो सेल्स है अभी ग्रो हो गए न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में। जब ये थोड़े से बड़े हो जाएंगे, मैच्योर हो जाएंगे सॉइल में प्लेस होने के लिए, तो क्या होगा, जो सॉइल है, आई होप कि ये क्लियर दिख रहा होगा सॉइल, ठीक है। ये जो सॉइल है इसके अंदर ग्राफ्ट कर देंगे, मतलब सॉरी नॉट ग्राफ्टिंग, उसके अंदर लगा देंगे। तो उससे क्या होगा, माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन किस लिए यूज़ होता है, ताकि हमें फ्री ऑफ डिजीज़ प्लांट मिले, यानी इसमें कोई डिजीज़ नहीं हो। तो इस वजह से हम माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन यूज़ करते हैं इस मेथड को। ये थोड़ा सा एक्सपेंसिव होता है तो ज़्यादा लोग यूज़ नहीं करते हैं। तो यहाँ पे हमने तो पहले प्लांट लिया, उसकी स्टेम से हल्का सा घिस दिया, हमने इसकी स्टेम से हल्का सा ऐसे घिस दिया। अब वो घिसने के बाद हमने किस में डाल दिया, न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में। न्यूट्रिशन प्लेट में हमने इसके 3 सेल्स डाल दिए। अब 3 सेल्स डाल दिए तो इसमें ये जो ग्रीन पार्ट आप देख रहे हो वो डिवाइड हो जाएंगे 1 to 2 वीक्स में। ओके, 1 to 2 वीक्स में डिवाइड हो जाएंगे। और जब वो थोड़े से बड़े हो जाएंगे, ये इसमें थोड़े से बड़े हो गए हैं, जब ये बड़े हो जाएंगे तो जस्ट प्लेस्ड इन द सॉइल। सो यहाँ तक ही हमने पढ़ा माइक्रो प्रोपोगेशन। वी हैव कंप्लीटेड वेजिटेटिव प्रोपोगेशन। हमने असेक्सुअल पार्ट जो है कंप्लीट कर लिया है। इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी आर गोना start the sexual reproduction. Till then, take care, bye bye, and subscribe to my video. And if you have any problem, you can comment down below. Subscribe to my channel, share it, and comment down below. Thank you. Till then, take care, bye bye.